Hi everybody, I'm Connie from the Farm and Ranch Museum. How are you? Well, I'm so glad you guys are here with me today. So what we're doing today is lesson 9 of the Precious Moments series. Can you believe it? We're already at lesson 9. Great job! Yay! Well, I hope everybody's doing good, and I'm always excited about teaching you guys some new things and hoping that you guys are learning as you're going along with me on these classes. So today we're going to paint an animal. So paint your favorite animal. So right now what you're going to do is just ponder those ideas in your head and see what you might come up with as far as your favorite animal. And so what I want you to do is get all your supplies together, get your board or your canvas. Again, I do the board and then I've already sanded it and I've got it ready for today's painting class. Gather your paper so you can sketch and just, come up with different ideas of how your painting might look on your board. So what I'm going to do today is not only a painting, but I'm going to do some collaging. So you've got to get your Mod Podge out. Yay! What I'm going to paint today is some birds. I've been wanting to do this for a long time now. I love birds. I have this material of some birds that I'm going to collage on. Let's see, I've got a copy of some stamps that I'm going to use, and I got some copies of some song music. So what I'm going to do is, here's my sketches. I did a few. And I'm going to do this, the bottom one here. So the big bird is going to be a blackbird. And then I'm going to put these birds of material on the side. So I'll put some birds down here. Oh yeah, I'll probably put this one down at the bottom. Then I'll bring this one at the top. And I think I'm going to go ahead and put the leaves up here at the top too. Then I think what I'm going to do is, I'm not for sure where I'm going to put this. If I'm going to put it on this side or that side, but I am going to use the song notes. So, and again, I have this piece of paper ready so I can sketch my big bird to fit on this board. Okay, so I'm going to sketch out my big bird. I sketched out my bird, and so I think I'm going to put the song notes on this side, and I'm going to put some stamps on this side. So the reason why I'm putting song notes is because oftentimes I hear the birds chirping and it's like they're making their music. So I think what I'm going to do is put the paper on the back first, and then decoupage the paper, decoupage my birds, and then paint my background color, and then I will paint the blackbird last. And then I'll put the stamps on this side too, because this bird is sending a message. Okay, so now I just got to get this paper, and I think I'm just going to kind of tear it, because I want it kind of random on my board. Then it'll be like this. Isn't that crazy? I think I've used music sheet before in one of my other collages I did. So anyway, I got the music going, I'm jamming, and I'm gonna have fun. So now I'm gonna go ahead and lay this down, okay? Just gonna dab a little bit of my Mod Podge and just set that down. You see? There you go. Just put a little bit of Mod Podge on the board and then just lightly put some on top, and then that will hold it in place. Like, okay, I'll go ahead and put the other one here so you can see. So I've just put a little bit on the board, spread it out, and then just place that where you want it. See? And then with the little bit of Mod Podge that I had left in my brush, I just put it on top. So see how I have all of them glued down here at the bottom? So these need to be glued down now. So just dip your brush in a little bit of your Mod Podge and just go right down underneath it, and then and dip it in a little bit of water to make it a little bit smoother to use. And then you just paint right up on top of it. The key thing about using Mod Podge is you don't need a whole lot. You don't want it all gluey and, you know, thick and gluey, I guess I should say. Just a light coat, just enough to hold it down to your board. If you get it too thick, it just doesn't work great. And as you use Mod Podge more and more, you'll kind of understand why. So you guys are probably wondering, why didn't she paint her background first? Well, because I really don't know what color I want to use, and I just want to get started. I just want to have fun. So now I need to go ahead and decide about my color, and I think I'm gonna kind of go with this neutral color that's on the back of this bird here. Get your paint and really shake it good before you use it. I have so much paint that, like, this is really, really old. Somebody gave it to me, and so I'm going to shake it up really good. And it's an oyster white. It's probably the same color, same color as the material I'm going to use. And then I'm going to use some of this terracotta color to blend in some places on my sheet notes. So anyways, I'm just going to put a little bit of this in my palette, and I think I'm going to use this brush. So I'm just going to paint my background. I'm not really going to worry about the song notes yet, but I will probably do like a light wash over it, okay? So I am going to paint in between in those areas, okay? And like I've said a long time ago and many times, as you're painting, you start thinking of ideas on other colors you might want to use, or so, and that's because you're relaxed. And oops, I have a little bit of, anyways, don't forget the edges. So I hope you guys are having fun. I like this brush too. It's small, but my paint is drying a little faster, so I'm kind of liking it, so I can go over the parts that are kind of translucent. So need some more paint. So I'll probably paint a really light coat of this paint on top of my song notes. You'll see. So it's just for a background. So, oh, and I'll probably use some of my stenciling, I hope. I like that one I used the last time. It was fun. So, keep on painting and having fun. Okay, so I've painted the background and then the edges. So I'm going to show you a little trick. So get your brush, and I'm using a fatter brush now. Dip it in some water, and then put it in your background color, and make it a little bit translucent, and then just lightly cover your paper, whatever color you're using. It's disguising the white paper in looking like it's the cream color background. And don't worry about, I don't know if you can tell. I can. So I've covered over that light, the white. My goodness, my words are crazy today. So now what I want to do is I want to get that the brownish color and kind of lightly paint on my board with it. See how I kind of put too much? You guys can't see, huh? I put a little bit too much, so I've just real quickly added some water to my brush to dilute it, and it made it really thinner, and softened up some edges. I think once we have the classes at the museum, it's going to be a whole lot easier for you guys to see what I'm doing, but you can get the idea of it, okay? So I think I'm going to go and do it on this side of my board as well. So tap, tap, tap in some water, and then your paint, and dilute it, and then just if you think you've got too much paint, just dab your brush so that it picks up some of the water, and then so I'm going to let this dry, and then I'm going to go ahead and decoupage my birds. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and start painting the material around my birds. So it's pretty close to my paint color, and then I'll just blend it in to the background color that I've been using. Isn't that cool? It kind of blends in really nicely. So alright, so I finished my birds, and now I'm going to go ahead and add my other bird over here. So I'm going to sketch that out. Okay, so now I'm going to go ahead and trace my bird using my the carbon paper, and just doing a real quick thinking about putting a gold beak or maybe a silver beak. I don't know. Who knows? Eyeball. So now I'll go ahead and paint that bird. So I'm just gonna start painting my bird. So I finished the other bird, added some details, and decided to do the beak. And I think it's going to be a he. The blackbird's a he. And let's see, so now I need to do some more collaging with the stamps on the back. So now I'm just going to get these copies I made and then just tear out these stamps. I think I'm just going to put a few here and there. Gosh, I can't believe some of these stamps say 4 cents. 10 cents, 15 cents. My goodness, 3 cents. Okay, well, it's getting there. So I think I'm going to add some stenciling on this side, and I think I'm going to antique this side over here. All right, well, I'm kind of done. I still want to add this clock here. Oops, you can't see it. It's a little clock from my watch. So I think I'm gonna glue it onto there and make it look like the bird is carrying it. So varnishing is the end. I can't believe we went through this series of the precious moments. Hope you guys have fun, and we'll see what we're gonna do next. I'm not for sure what I have in store for you guys, but get your paints out. Just don't put them away quite yet, because we will continue to do more exciting and fun things. Okay, well, can you believe it? We did 9 lessons from the Precious Moments series here at the New Mexico Farm and Ranch Museum. And so I completed the last one. And I put this clock, and to me it's saying in time everything's going to be okay. And of course the stamps are traveling and being adventurous, and my birds are going to take me to some pretty cool places in my life to come. So anyways, thank you again for being a part of this Precious Moment series with the New Mexico Farm and Ranch Museum. My name is Connie Anaya. I'm the graphic designer there. So we'll stay tuned and we'll see what other exciting lessons or paintings we will do in the near future. So, well, once again, have a good day, and thanks for joining us out at the Farm and Ranch Museum. Bye.